Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me video. This week we are memory planning the week that was February 5th through to February 11th, and we are using this beautiful kit from Scribble Prints Co. This kit is a kit that I had eyed off for the longest time. I think I saw Just Lovey Dovey use it years ago. Like I'm talking like forever and ever ago. And when I'd seen it in store, I was kind of like, you know, it is what it is. When I saw her use it, I was obsessed. She used a lavender hollow foil with it. And I don't know, at some point in my life, I decided to do an SPC order and I ordered this kit. Fun fact, I was actually just looking at the SPC website because there's some kits that I want to buy. And other than my mystery subscription, I have not actually done a decent order since February 2023. So I think it's about time I change that. So I'm probably going to go through and buy a few things off my wish list, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, little digression. So it is an SPC kit. I love the colors. I love how it turned out. I think it's a really elegant, really feminine, beautiful kit. No idea who did the clip art. Not sure. So if anyone knows, by all means, pop it in the comments below. But I just think it's really, really pretty. And then because this kit was an older format, because like I said, I'd eyed it off for the longest time, the bottom washi was just that one thick strip. Like this was before 15mm washi strips came into play. And I decided that I didn't want to use the thick bottom washi because you guys know me by now. I'm very much a like split bottom washi girly. So I decided it would be fun to try and pull in a washi, which I did. I pulled in a Simply Gilded washi, which has like pops of gold and flecks of silver and then like little pops of pink. And I'm pretty sure, I'm just looking at it now. Yeah, so the pink, they're little like magenta love hearts. And I just think it works absolutely perfectly. I think the color matches nicely. I just think it really complements the spread without overdoing it. And funnily enough, this is a spread where I didn't actually go in and add in any foil. I think I used underlays. They look to be rose gold, potentially. Couldn't tell you because I'm a no white space planner, which it seems weird to me that I'm a no white space planner. That I'm a no white space planner, but I use bougie boxes. But because I'm a no white space planner, a lot of the time you can't see the bougie boxes. So it's kind of probably an extra expense I don't really need to have, but it is what it is. It adds just a little pop of color. And that's kind of all the foil that I used. I didn't even put foil on the glitter headers, which is strange. Whether or not I'll go back and add them, I don't know. And obviously from the week before, the rainbow colorful pool party situation, it is a very stark contrast to that. I think that is it in terms of like the little, you know, admin housekeeping type things. I think I didn't even put date dots on. So yay, go me. I think I was going to, because I didn't have any fun foil, I think I was going to use the rose gold foil. And then when I found this washi and it was like rose goldy gold, more kind of leaning into gold, I didn't know what foil to use. So I just didn't use foil. And then I haven't gone back in and fixed it. But yeah, really fun week, really pretty week. My husband and I generally don't do anything over like Valentine's. So it's funny because every February I tend to use like lovey-dovey pink and purple kits, but my husband and I never celebrate. You know, we might go out to dinner or something like that, but we don't do gifts, nothing like that. So this kind of accurately reflects what would be one of our Valentine's days. But yeah, really happy I got to use this. So in the sidebar, we're pretty standard this week. We've got our 3 full boxes, and I did manage to fit in my socials and a highlight of the week. But again, as we know, I haven't actually been writing in those highlights of the week, with the exception of the previous Plan With Me where I actually shocked myself and had done that. But yeah. So I guess with that in mind, let's go ahead and jump into the day by day before I digress, before I get sidetracked, and before I run out of time, because you guys know. So on Monday, the first thing that I marked at the top of the day was that I was so incredibly tired. And then I followed it up with an "Is summer over yet?" And it's funny that I marked that in February. Like, thankfully, summer was almost over at this point. But as I'm doing this voiceover, it is December 11th. And guys, quick digression. I mentioned doing Planmas and having a video up like every day in December. Started off strong. Life happened. Again, work got busy. I've not felt the greatest. So that hasn't happened, but I am going to consistently post as much as I can. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try and get as much content up as I can in December, because I just want to get into 2025. My planner arrived today and I'm just so excited to get stuck into it. So yeah. But as I was saying, February in this planner, as you'll see, I marked "Is summer over yet?" And then today, December 11th, 2024, I feel exactly the same, only summer only technically started 11 days ago and I'm already over it. We have already had days consecutively where we've had mid 30-degree temperatures and back-to-back temperatures, like heat wave situations. And whilst I hope it doesn't get hotter than that over summer, and 33, 34, 35 is like the hottest we have to deal with, I don't even want to deal with that. So if we can just like fast forward autumn, winter, please. Anywho, after that, I did then mark work for the day. Also, because I'm the worst, and you think that I would be used to this after so many years of filming these kinds of videos, but I do not mention where each and every sticker is from. So if you do have any questions about a specific sticker, drop them in the comments below. However, I will link each of the stores that I've used in this spread in the description below. Anyway, back to Monday. So I did then mark that during my lunch hour, I did have a shower. So I marked lunch shower. Sometimes I do that like when it's hot, just to refresh myself and cool down. So that's what I did. I then marked that Flo joined us. Yay, hooray for that. I also marked that I got some planner face mail, that I watched Married at First Sight this night, and at this point in time, Big Miracles. So I don't know whether it had just started. I haven't marked it anywhere else, so it may have started this night. I can't recall. But Big Miracles is absolutely amazing. I don't know if it aired anywhere else. I don't know if anywhere else has a show like this. But essentially, it's gone. There's 2 seasons so far. There's another season coming out in 2025, and it basically documents the lives of everyday Australians from all different backgrounds and cultures who are embarking on their IVF journey. And for me, this was actually a huge motivator into what got me started down our IVF journey. Like, we'd inquired before, but we never really pursued it. And when this show came on, it really like put a foot up my butt. And our specialist was actually on the first season, and he was somebody's obstetrician. And he was just so lovely, wonderful bedside manner. And that's kind of what made me engage him and pursue him. So yeah, just a little fun fact for you all. But yeah, I watched Big Miracles. Single parents, lesbian couples, gay couples, married couples, de facto couples, like everything. And it just shows you like their entire journey, the blood tests, the positive tests, the negative tests, the positive results, the negative results, all of that stuff. So I think it's really, really informative, and I think it's a really, really good thing, because like I've mentioned before, like no one talks about IVF. It's like a taboo topic. If you can't have a baby as a woman, like you're deemed as broken, like you can't fulfill your duties as a woman. And it's absolutely heartbreaking, and you never have anyone to talk to because you feel like you can't talk to anyone, and no one else talks about it, so you don't know if there's anyone you can talk to about it. And it's just this revolving cycle of, honestly, misery. So that show has been really good. I laugh, I cry, all of the emotions. I even considered going on it at one point, but I didn't quite get the courage to do that, and I don't think my husband would appreciate that either. But anywho, Tuesday was an office day, so I've marked working in the office. I also marked that I was exhausted, and that I had lunch with my girlies. So I've got a couple of really good work friends, and where we go into the office on the same day and we have lunch together. So I marked that. When I got home, I marked having a YouTube binge, that I watched Married at First Sight, and that we had some family time, which again just means me, hubby, and our dogs chilled on the couch. On Wednesday, for some unknown reason, I worked in the office again. So I marked working in the office. I finally got my friend's Christmas gift. So we exchange gifts every year. We don't spend a lot, but we spend a little bit. And even though it was mid-February by this point, this was the day that we actually got our gift from our friend. And it's probably looking like that way in 2025 as well because of leave and things like that. I then marked that once again we had a girls' lunch date. I marked that I had a YouTube binge when I got home, that I did some laundry when I got home, and I watched Married at First Sight. My dog right now is trying to get up on the couch and he's stepping on my planner and it's driving me mental. Anywho, on Thursday I marked work, that I was so tired. So common theme of this week is being tired. And then I marked that I had my waxing and nail appointment. I had Stir Crazy for dinner, which is essentially like a noodle place. I marked having dinner with my husband and two of my brothers because I think both of my brothers were in Penrith. And we met up and had some dinner. And then when I got home, I marked that we watched Walking Dead Dead City. Friday, I marked working and doing some laundry that I unstacked and restacked the dishwasher. I had a cup of coffee. I played some Sims. We watched Smile, and I know Smile 2 is out, so hopefully I can watch that soon, but I thought that was a really good one. Very eerie, very creepy, but good. And then I marked family time. And then on to the weekend, we're getting very low on time, and my dog's getting very impatient. It's his dinner time, and we've got like throw rugs over the couch, and he's currently over there like pulling the throw rug off the couch because he's getting older and he's got like sore legs, and if I don't lift him up, he can't get up on the couch. So I think he's a little bit frustrated. So he's like pulling the couch as if to say like, Mom, I'm over here, like help me up. So I better hurry up. So on Saturday, I marked having a cup of coffee, that I did some filming. I then marked that I watched some YouTube, that we had a lazy evening, and I uploaded a Plan With Me video that night. And then on Sunday, I marked coffee once again. We went to our friend, that was a McDonald's coffee, by the way, drive-through. I marked that we went to our friend Owen and Lisa's house, and we hung out with them and their triplets. I marked that I got some triplet cuddles. For lunch while we were there, we got chicken and chips, which was really yummy. And then again, I just marked hangs and catch-ups because usually when the triplets go to bed, like one of their nap times, that's kind of when the adults speak, so to talk. What? Adults talk, so to speak? I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's when we catch up on like what's been happening, life, all of those things. So mark that. That night for dinner, actually, I think we stayed for dinner that night as well. Yes. So we ended up ordering Pizza Hut. We had Pizza Hut for dinner. I once again marked that I was tired. And then on Sunday night, the last thing that I marked for the week was that I watched Married at First Sight, because when Married at First Sight is on, you will catch me in front of that TV. If I miss an episode, I will catch up quite quickly because I never want to be behind. I never want to see the spoilers. And yeah, that's just my thing. So very uneventful week, very tired, a lot of working, a lot of coffee, but that is it. So in just a moment, I will show you the finished spread. I will give you a wiggle probably, even though there's not much foil to wiggle. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all very soon for another Plan With Me video. Bye!